In baseball, as in anything, repetition is the key to mastery.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only one out.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Barnes. Here we go.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. You see the average starting play at 318. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Drew Smiley earns win number.
Entering a series against the current division leader, this skipper incites his team to gear it up.
So a move for a pinch hitter is coming here, and he'll jump. Jump into quite an RBI spot. The bases are loaded. Still nobody out in the inning. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Prado is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Sammy Solis. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. A.J. Cole. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get At the plate, Chris Barnes. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Harold, this Ranger ball club, as they begin play, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back to it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Chris Barnes. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Amarista giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. Andrus on to Moss, and they get them both. The double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up.
Nomar Mazara.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Hamels has his sign. 1-0 on its way. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Digging in and looking for more, Alexi Amarista. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Barnes is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Chris Barnes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Cole
Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes.
Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park. Here's Neil Walker. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season.
Neil Walker.
Swing and a looper to left. Barnes has a play, and that ends the inning. So a relatively... At the plate, Chris Barnes. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
See it drive it. See it drive it.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder. Gerard Dyson.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barnes is in pursuit. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Digging in to try it again. Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 28.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. One and two. Here it comes. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out. Digging in and looking for more. Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Barnes waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Chris Barnes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barnes. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty Good. Let's see what happens now.
The third baseman, number 6.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bruce looking up, and as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes. The winning run is at first base. And that misses inside 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think. Stepping into the box, Chris Barnes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Hey, touch up right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, touch up. Your turn right here.
Hey, one time, right now. Touch up. Drive him in right now.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Turner is digging for home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Goodwin. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. You go.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cespedes, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Lifetime against Familia. 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in. Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a double play victim last time around.
Travis d'Arnaud.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes going back on it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll. Digging in once again, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Yeah, let's go, kid. Let's try, man.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need
He'll try it again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, move it right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Walker posts under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 0-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Dyson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Ready for another chance? Chris Barnes.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Let's go right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Now to the plate, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So stepping in, Brian Goodwin. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a Curly W is in the books as the Nationals walk off with a win.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top. We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Lifted in the air out to left. Barnes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Into the box now, Chris Barnes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Alford has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, see you drive it right back at the pitcher, huh now?
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Carlos Santana now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. 0 for 4. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Derek Norris, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a little digging in to try it again, Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Let's go now, one time.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that. Digging in once again, Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Yu Darvish picks up his team best. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of. Now at the plate, Chris Barnes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Come on now, big guy.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete. Another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Baez fields it from deep in the hole. Throw on to first is going to get him in the National. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the air out to left. Barnes has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Barnes. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Hot shot to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Thanks for a good one, huh?
Another 2-2 offering. Right side hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, we're in the 6th inning.
Here's Addison Russell in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Lifted in the air out to left. Barnes is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Barnes, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, he's been producing.
Digging in once again, Chris Barnes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Hyatt is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, John Hyatt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hyatt. Here we go, boys.
Swing and a looper to left. Barnes moving in. He makes the play. A fine running. Ready for another chance. Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Zobrist is there. A step on the bag for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez for his career in this matchup. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon ranging into the outfield. And he makes it. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. And there he is. afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set. At the plate, Chris Barnes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Javier.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barnes will wait on it, and very quickly 1 gone. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Barnes.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things: he either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Ross rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. But that'll be off the right field wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, they've got the lead in the game now, and he's a big part of it. That's his 3rd RBI of the game.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Edward Otto. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber moves over. 2 down. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Barnes is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with them.
So striding in, Chris Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game.
With the season winding down and his team teetering at the edge of the race, this skipper makes a final plea for a show of mettle.
Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, MLB. Here's Randall Grichuk. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Randall Grichuk.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Barnes looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right?
Batting sixth, left fielder, Chris.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barnes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And Fowler won't gun him down. He's in safely at third. Striding in once again, Edward Otto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Osmeal Pinto. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Hey, let the can up there, kid, huh?
Lifted in the air out to left. Grichuk has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Joel Cooper. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Hit on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Barnes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Miller gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 32.
Ready once again, Edward Otto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Now at the plate, Osmeal Pinto. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Barnes giving chase. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Aledmus Diaz.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barnes is there. 1 out. Striding into the box, Chris Barnes. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, look at 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to Carpenter, not in time, and they'll get just the 1. Now at the plate, Edward Otto. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. At the plate, Chris Barnes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 2-0 on the way. This is skied out toward right. The Scotty's on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Rendon rounds third and is striding for home. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Shelby Miller earns win number 7 on the season. Joel Cooper struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Now at the plate, Chris Barnes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Leaks ready. 1-2 on its way. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard liner toward short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, like the can up there, huh?
First offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Fowler is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Past battles with Scherzer. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Dexter Fowler.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Barnes. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Chris Barnes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Barnes.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good...
And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Randall Grichuk. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Randall Grichuk.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Barnes is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Like you can, come on.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Let's go, kids. Here we go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready now, Chris Barnes. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The Washington Nationals get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Max Scherzer. Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals. In now, Chris Barnes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Rendon is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Otto.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. To third. Suarez is there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Matt Carpenter.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Barnes is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Chris Barnes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go. You're a good one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Piscotty is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great digging in now. Chris Barnes, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play. So striding forward now, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Right fielder. Edward
Settling in now,
Otto.
Edward Otto. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20. Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.